Blues in the Night is a musical revue set in Chicago in 1948. 1948 was such a pivotal year in world history, but particularly American history. Edward E. Haynes Jr. designed our show, and we designed it based on the great hotel on Central Avenue in Los Angeles, the Dunbar Hotel. These three women who really occupy these rooms of this hotel. You have the youngest woman, the girl with a date, who's really greatly ambitious and she's ready to take a chance on love.
I slide again, about to take that ride again. Starry-eyed again, taking a chance on love.
Taking a Chance is definitely that song of excitement, and she's here in this big new city, and she's just a small town girl, and she's ready to take it on.
And so she's here with a woman who's in her middle age, who had known the high life of Europe, but she's back now in this small dive, this little room at this formerly distinguished hotel.
The home of sweet romance. It wins you at a glance. Gives happy feet the chance to dance.
So as a woman of the world, another song I get to sing is Savoy, and it's her memory of this club, the Savoy, which was an actual place in Harlem at the time, and the music that was there, the artists that came through, the celebration of life, the celebration of having this incredible freedom as a black person in the time, and it was the height of the Harlem Renaissance.
And then we have The Lady from the Road. And as she says in the play, on the TOBA circuit, Theater Owners Booking Association, which was the black vaudeville circuit.
I go to bed with a prayer that you'll make love to me, strange as it seems.
Another great song. Here again, she's lonely in her room looking for love, and she hopes that one day the love of her life will come along. Again, maybe she's had a few because she's up in age, but she's looking for the next love, someone who is going to care for her. And Lover Man is a song that I absolutely adore.
And so they all come together and they have a time where they're all living in this place and these four walls are caving in on them. And then we have the man in the saloon, the only man in the show.
If you should ask me the amount in my bank account, I have to confess that I'm slipping. But that don't worry me because confidentially I've got a dream that's a pippin'.
Through the pain, through the hardships, through the love, through the fun, it's created this wonderful quilt of artistry and reality.
Briefly, I'd love to talk about the collective experience of this pandemic that the world has lived through and is living through. We've all experienced the blues. We've all experienced tragedy, but coming out of it with a greater sense of hope, a greater sense of a desire for the return to normalcy. Having an opportunity to come see a work like Blues in the Night where you can escape for 2 hours and really, really have some old-time fun, that's a part of the joy of doing this work in the theater, where people can walk through the doors, sit down in the theater chamber, and they can leave feeling better. That's what a real examination of the blues can do, because the blues can be happy, the blues can be joyful, and the blues can very obviously be elegiac and very, very depressing. But at the end of the day, the range of the blues is explored in Blues in the Night, and what a joy that is to come back for the first time, opening our doors since the pandemic struck the world, coming back with this kind of work and prayerfully and hopefully having people leave the theater feeling better for a few hours, if not for a couple of days.
Take it right back to the place where you got it. Shove it on back in the place where you got it. Drag it on back to the place where you got it. You can't leave a bit of it here. I said now, can't leave a bit of it here. One last time. Take it right back to the place where you got it. You can't leave a bit of it here. Take it right back.
Come out and see Blues in the Night from November 12th to December 5th.